Hey guys, this is Walkaround with something special this time, and the game you are looking at, well, the menu now of the game, is Star Citizen, the huge success on Kickstarter, the new, and I guess the only real space simulation in decades, I would dare to say, because the last ones were really games like Free Space 2 or the Wing Commander series, of course. This game itself should be a spiritual successor to the Wing Commander series. So it's fairly complex controls of the ship, nothing easy like Freelancer, for example. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, because if you've played games like X-Wing or TIE Fighter or X-Wing Alliance from the a little bit newer ones, or even the Free Space 1 and 2, and of course the Wing Commander series, you are really missing a game like this. Because if someone releases a space simulation, and they actually call it space simulation, it's mostly like arcade shooter, and they generally just suck. And this is really sad, because this genre was really big back in the day, like 20 years ago. It was huge, and this was because of that, this was a fantastic, huge success on Kickstarter. They've collected millions of dollars, and right now they are going for the goal of $30 million, which shows you how much people actually care about this genre. And maybe you haven't even considered it if you are a little bit younger. There were basically no good space simulations released. And this one will be released actually in 2015. That's why this is a pre-alpha. As you can see, the game is a little bit jittery, not very optimized, even on my fairly powerful PC. And this was actually released a while ago, but I totally missed it. They are spamming my, as I am of course obviously a backer, they are spamming my email with a load of stuff. So I guess I missed this email telling you how to get into this pre-alpha. And I will put a link to the forum post where I found it finally in the description of this video, as well as the site itself, where you can still buy this game. Even though it was like a Kickstarter game, you can still go in and still pledge, because it wasn't purely Kickstarter. They had their own crowdsourcing site. So let's take a look at my ship, because in this game you can choose whichever ship you basically want, and you can pay upfront to have it sooner. I've paid a little bit more. Well, on the Kickstarter itself, I've only bought like the very cheapest bundle, I think, which is like a scout bundle. But later, as I was seeing more and more of the game, and they were really pushing forward, and the funding was going up, I decided to upgrade to the Bounty Hunter pack. So I have a nice, like a card in my wallet right now, because I've paid like $5 extra for that very thingy that arrived a few months ago, actually. I think it's a green one, I'm not sure, I don't have it on me right now. And the ship I've purchased with that was, with the Bounty Hunter pack, was 300i Origin Jumpworks GmbH, which means this is supposed to be like a Mercedes or BMW or Porsche, basically a German beauty ship. Luxury stuff, much nicer, and even much more powerful than the regular ship you will basically start with. And that's what you are paying for, the ship which you will start with. You can buy this ship in the game itself later. You have to make your money for it, or maybe, I'm not sure how this will work actually, but you are paying for the ship, and it's not only to have it upfront, but also to have it insured for free. So if this ship explodes, I will gain it for free with all the modules I've bought with the ship. And there are even variants of this ship. You can pay a little bit more and have more modules, better modules, specialized version of this ship. But you can mold this basic version to be just like them. But you will not receive the modules that are fitted on the free insurance. At least that's what I'm like thinking how it should work, how I understood this. So this is my fantastic ship, and we can just walk around this hangar, look at our fishes in the fish tank, and even change like the outfit. So you have seen when I'm moving up, I have the spacesuit, obviously, but I can switch to something more comfortable, which is this like I would say more a smuggler outfit, but I guess it's a bounty hunter outfit with the pistols and everything, and I can walk around with this one. The game is glitching a little bit, but I think the worst issue I have is the performance, and there's not really a lot of options. You can just switch between the detail levels, nothing really. I think it's a blur mostly, and even the recording is shaving some frames off the game. It's right now it's running at 15 frames per second. You may not notice it on the video itself, but we don't have to only walk around the ship and talk about it. We can look inside. We can open this hatch. There, see, nice. A ladder goes out, and then we will just climb inside. And you don't have to buy or fly, only fighters like this one. This is a dogfighter. It's a bounty hunter ship, so it's well, it's master of, how is it, master of all things? No, it's jack of all trades and master of none. But this one is actually pretty good and at most of the stuff it does. I can even open this hatch as well from the inside, so it will lower the, so it has the galving doors like a proper, well, I guess German supercar, even though the Porsches don't generally have them. But I think like the closest I guess would be something special from the Mercedes AMG. So they have the galving doors, and you have the leather walls, padding, and this nice chair looks a little bit bland, but I guess it's functional. And you can even sit in the chair and fire up our ship. The actual dogfighting mode, which I will show you, which will be purely PvP as I understand it, will start in December. So in like a month I will guys show you a video of actual gameplay. It will be up against other players, and it will be all about balancing. So, well, my sorry clumsy ass will undoubtedly lower the expectations on the players of this game. You can even walk on the wing. Yeah, so you have the fire extinguishers, everything nicely detailed on the ship, and you can even see it from outside through the window, as you have seen from up there. So this is my ship. As I said, there are much bigger ships. I think, well, the crowdsourcing was so successful that they eventually went up and said you will be able to pilot the carriers, a huge carrier. I will put a link to the official trailer to the description as well, because if you have never seen this game, your jaw will just drop on the floor, and that will be such a loud drop that even your neighbors will know about it, how the game actually looks when you are playing it and you are fighting. And that huge carrier you can see in that trailer, you will be actually able to fly. And there are some ships in between, like Corvette class ships that have like fighters attached, like I think turrets, and they can detach. Your friends can play with you, and this whole PvP and open world MMO-ish style is really deep in the game. And there is also the single player campaign. So I really suggest you guys take a look and quite possibly support this game. There's still like 2 years, maybe a year and a half to go before it's really released, but as you can see, you will get some early access and you can mess around at least like this. So this is my Porsche in Star Lancer. No, it's Star Citizen, damn it. But Star Lancer is another great, I think the newest game, which should be closest to Star Citizen, because that game was really hard game. You should really try it if you can afford to get it somewhere. I'm pretty sure you can download it, and there's even a co-op mode in that game. I may like make a video about it, but I'm not sure. But this is the space simulation you should be looking forward to, even if you don't support it right now. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please like it. If you want to see more, subscribe and leave a comment down below. Bye bye.